Hey guys, how's it going? So today I am going to do a first impressions review of a game called Chernobylite. Now, as always with all of my first impression review videos, I'm gonna play the video for an hour or two, whatever, and I'm going to give you my running commentary on what I think is good about the game and what I think is bad of the game, and then in the last maybe 5 minutes or so I will give you my final opinions of the game. If you only want to hear what I think about the game, like my final opinions, then you can simply skip to the last 5 minutes of the video and I will give you my opinion there for those of you that are in a rush. But otherwise, stay tuned and I will be playing the game for an hour or two, and I will be giving you my running commentary as I play the game. So the game's name is Chernobylite. It's available on Steam for $30 or 30 euros. And the game has been in early access for nearly 2 years. But obviously the developers have been working on the game for more than that. Perhaps they've been working on the game for 2 years before that time. So you could say basically 4 years or more worth of development time has gone into the game. Apparently the game can be completed in 15 hours. So that's one thing that you need to take into consideration when considering whether or not to play or to buy the game for $30. You should know that you can complete the game in 15 hours, but apparently there are multiple endings as well. So there's just a little bit more incentive to do multiple playthroughs of the game. You can also change the difficulty of the game. So I'm going to do my first playthrough on the medium difficulty or normal difficulty. There's also easy, very easy, and then above medium, which is normal, there's hard, and then insane. So there's 5 different difficulty levels, and you can change each of them for combat difficulty, survival difficulty, and management difficulty. I see that difficulty is spelled incorrectly there, but the devs are Russian, I believe. So they should get a little bit of a pass for spelling mistakes here and there, you know? So yeah, we will jump into the game, normal difficulty, and hopefully in the next hour or two I will be able to tell you at the end of the video if I think that the game is worth that $30 price tag or not.
Chernobyl power plant, a hope for the future.
NAR Corporation begins trials of their proprietary recultivation technology.
Uranium-90 and plutonium-240. Some never abandoned their homes or even moved back. Will Samashells be removed forcibly from the exclusion zone?
Demonstrations across the Ukraine. 10 billions of hryvnias for an indefinite lease.
This is a cabal. NAR thinks they are above the law.
What does NAR really hide behind the patent rights?
One thing is certain, the sarcophagus must remain intact.
Okay, I understood very little of that intro. What the hell is the sarcophagus? Who is the NAR? What are Chernobylite? But I guess we will find out.
Igor, wake up, you sleepyhead. Look over there. Do you remember the glade just beyond those trees? That's where you proposed to me. You were so nervous and sweet. You're still sweet, my Professor Kiminik.
So I can move my camera around a little bit.
It feels good to return after all these years, doesn't it?
but not a whole lot, to be honest. That's not me doing the movement, by the way.
What is it, Igor? You're still half asleep. Wake up.
Yeah, I must be dreaming.
Awaken.
Tanya?
By the way, this is a
Stop kidding around!
horror game, by the way, so
Sleepyhead.
we will probably be getting a couple of jump scares and stuff like that. And by the way, the game runs on the Unreal Engine, so the game has the potential of looking very good. It feels like it's lagging slightly, but we will see. Perhaps it's just a sleepy effect that is being put on my character right now. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of text there. I'm not a massive fan of text, so I will just skip it. But you can zoom in and stuff like that. Not too bad. You can't move it up or down, unfortunately. Oh, you can, yes. So you can zoom into various little details. That's pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, this is definitely a dream.
Igor.
Okay, I can't go that way. Can't go that way. So it's linear right now. I don't know if the entire game is linear.
Wait!
Well, I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Yeah, this green glow is radiation. I don't know if you guys watched the Chernobyl series on HBO. Actually a fantastic series. If you have the stomach for it, then you should definitely watch that series. It's really good.
You proposed to me. You were so nervous. And sweet. My professor community.
Tanya Amelieva, stop this childish nonsense at once.
Where are you?
After all these years.
So there probably won't be anything in this starting area that I can loot. Holy shit.
That's enough!
Okay, well that scared me a little bit. You know that feeling that you get when the hairs on the back of your spine raise? I got that fucking feeling. I didn't like jump, you know, like a jump, but the hairs on the back of my neck definitely raised a little bit. That's how you know that you get a pretty good scare, you know, a jump scare really is nothing, you know. You can jump scare someone pretty easily. But actually making their body respond to fear is pretty impressive, you know, because fear is basically your body responding to imminent danger. So literally, if a game can make your body respond to danger by eliciting a fear response, that's pretty damn good, you know. Even though it was a very slight fear response, I guess I could say. Oh, I can actually run by holding shift. Okay, I wish they told me that. They didn't tell me that at any point so far. I wish they told me that. We could have maybe been done with this section then, but it's okay to take this starting section slowly, because I mean, with 95% of games, the starting section, like the first hour or so, is the best part of the game, you know? The devs usually put the most effort in that space.
What now?
Igor.
So I don't know if I should be looking at a certain spot or if I should just be running, or if I can actually take my time to admire the environment. I'm not really certain if I can take damage yet. Okay, and I just magically got the AK-47. So I'm assuming I'm gonna get attacked now. I don't have a crosshair, which is interesting. So perhaps the game is a little bit like, what's that other... Oh, I'm hearing something. What's that other Russian game that is so incredibly difficult? Escape from Tarkov, where you don't have a crosshair and everything is so difficult. So I'm hearing sounds from multiple directions. If you guys have stereo headphones, then you will also hear it. Sounds are coming from different directions. But I haven't seen any enemies yet, so I'm assuming it's only sounds. There's no actual enemies. It's literally just sounds. I don't know to which direction I should go. I'm assuming I should go over to that direction. Okay, now there's enemies, that's for certain. Now there will be enemies. Oh, there's one. Okay, double tap A or D to dodge. Okay, I get that.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Okay, so you literally can't shoot while you're not aiming. You can only shoot when you are aiming. Okay, and I'm out of bullets. So how what do I do now? Okay, so I guess I have to die there or something like that. I don't know. Because literally I only had one or maybe two magazines. I think I had one magazine. So I guess the point was to die there. Now there's a quest marker on my screen or on my HUD, whatever. I guess I have to go around here. Yeah, so fuck knows what's actually going on here, you know. It's clearly not a game about just Chernobyl or anything like that, you know. There's clearly the radiation, but also maybe something supernatural that caused the radiation meltdown, whatever thing. And here I thought that it will be a game about just Chernobyl and the radiation, almost like a Metro.
What are you?
We are the inevitable.
Why is this place so familiar? It's my old workshop.
Okay, so I can't run anymore. Pressing shift, but nothing's happening.
Please hurry. This reality is coming apart, can't you see?
No, I can't see. So the game does have crafting. There's a couple of servers here. Computer servers with a bunch of cables and stuff. Property of Future Deterrence Technologies.
Get back to your work. It's the only way out of here.
I'm assuming the girl who we are following around and is talking to us is maybe our wife or girlfriend or something like that. Okay, crafting, so portal generator. Clunky in design, but very sophisticated. A high-tech tool that uses Chernobylite to create stable wormholes. Yeah, that doesn't look very sophisticated.
It feels good to return.
The entire zone is on lockdown. NAR doesn't screw around.
Yeah. Let's just hope our source comes through and we don't run into any patrols on the way.
And what if we do?
We will improvise. That's what our Sleeping Beauty here paid us for, remember?
Sure. Do you really think they'll test this recultivation something?
I haven't seen any signs of that, but I'm telling you, something is up. There are way too many contractors for such a small area. We can handle the contractors. They're probably some of Wagner's rejects.
Fuck you. I fought alongside those guys.
I know, I'm just messing around, Anton. Let's focus on getting our professor here some of this... Chernobylite? That's what it's called? Igor? Igor.
So I'm not a huge fan of these cutscenes. First off, they're
Wake up, Igor.
lazily made.
What? I must have dozed off for a moment. Let's go.
What are you?
Having doubts, Professor? If you're thinking about backing out, you need to tell us now.
Not a chance. Let's get this over with.
So, first off, they're lazily made. It's a lazy method of animation. In fact, it's not even animation during those cutscenes. It's simply basically showing a photo and zooming in and panning around. So it's a very lazy type of cutscene, or cinematic. I guess they would call it a cinematic, with voiceover over it. So it's a very lazy method, but also it completely breaks the player's immersion. In a survival horror game, or in any horror game, you want to keep the player basically in the game for as long as possible, you know. You don't want to throw in cutscenes or cinematics or stuff like that and teleport them all over the place. You want to keep them in the game as long as possible. I played long ago, probably, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. I played Fear 1, Fear 2 and Fear 3. And all three of those games are fantastic at scaring the player, because they have very long open missions and there's not a lot of interruption or anything like that, and it really, you almost forget you're playing a game. It's like you live yourself into the game, and that way the scariness and the horror, almost I could say, just builds and builds and builds, you know. So there's no interruptions. Like now, I might have been a little bit scared in the previous level, but now I'm not scared at all, you know. So now the game has to rebuild all of that suspense and scariness and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the animation style in the cutscenes.
You sure this plan of yours is going to work, Professor Kimenyuk?
Igor, please. And yes, it will. You two take care of your part and I'll take care of mine. All right?
Try to keep a low profile. Last thing we want is a firefight.
A fire? What are you getting us into, Igor?
It is necessary. It's something that needs to be done.
I don't like riddles, Professor. But you're the boss.
Reminds me of that night off in Syria. Remember that, Olivier?
I do, unfortunately.
Misha, we can't! We have to fall back! The pressure's dropping. Downstairs, now! Go, go, go!
This is no time for bird watching, Igor. Let's go.
Also,
Into the sewers.
Sewers? Oh,
massive white screens like that also
Nothing but a hole in the ground.
massively
does anyone else
breaks a person's
How
immersion.
bad is the radiation around here these days? It's been a long time, right?
Do yourself a favor and don't think about that right now. Let's focus on doing the job and getting out of here in one piece. Igor, if the shit hits the fan, get yourself out of sight until we take care of it, okay? Don't be a Giroi.
Don't panic, Olivier. No Giroids here. Only some desperate people walking into the heart of darkness.
I don't have a gun yet.
Eagle, hey, over here.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
talking. Go.
After you, Eagle. Ladies and eggheads first.
Funny guy, huh?
Shit, Igor, get down. Get to the sewer entrance. We're right behind you.
Notice the compass at the top of the screen.
And in the second half of the game as well. Fuck me. Dynamic's going to lose again anyway.
Quit yapping. That truck didn't drive here on its own. Keep your eyes open and your mouth shut.
Stay in the shadows.
Objectives, important characters, and random events are marked on it. Yes, yes, I know that already. I have played Skyrim. Okay, so stick to the shadows. I don't know where the shadows are. I just have to sniff out the shadows, I guess. Usually in stealth games there's an indicator, so like in Thief, for instance, in Thief it shows you with a little white indicator if you're in the light, and then the white indicator goes dark if you're in the shadows. That way you can know where to sneak and where not to sneak. But this game seemingly doesn't have anything like that. So you just have to hope that you're in the shadows, basically. I don't see any enemies anywhere. So I'm assuming that I can walk around pretty nonchalantly without too much trouble. Hey, there's a couple of guys over there.
Become invisible.
So, you were inside the lab?
Yeah, for a bit.
See anything interesting?
Nah. Interesting is above my pay grade. Now pass that bottle, Sergey.
What, must I go this way? Yes, I'm assuming I must. That guy's looking directly this way. Okay, I think I made it past. Yeah, the stealth in this game is
Hey, over here.
already a little bit irritating, to be honest. I don't like that type of stealth. You know, you should at least know if you're in the dark or not, you
Over
know.
here.
But at least they give you a little indicator to show you if you're being detected or not. That at least helps you a little bit.
Eagle, hey, over here.
Is that a good guy or a bad guy?
You sure this is the right entrance?
I used to work here, remember? Yeah, I'm sure.
Igor, take a rad reading, will you?
Okay, open inventory. Environmental analyzer.
Not great. Not terrible. Chin up. We're safe for another hour or so, all right?
None of you are safe.
Wow, they're powerful. Pick that massive thing up just so easily.
I hope you have a good memory. Okay, I'll take point.
Yes, Captain Olivier, sir.
A steel cover of that size will weigh at least 70 or 80 kilograms. Okay, so I'm assuming I need to keep this thing equipped constantly.
You sure this device of yours works, Igor? I don't have time for getting into details right now, but yes, all it needs is more Chernobylite.
Chernobylite, right. The most radioactive compound on Earth. That's what you called it.
The man knows what he's doing, Anton. Stay focused and complete the mission. We'll all be laughing about this over a beer before you know it.
Okay, so you can do environmental scans with this thing on a cooldown. So you press right click, then it does a scan and highlights any lootable stuff for you. I don't like all of the sounds. Like if I stay quiet for a little bit, you guys will hear there's some kind of a weird music ambience crap going on in the background. Like there, you guys hear that? That's idiotic. I mean, that literally breaks my immersion. That sound, that constant bloody sound, makes it so that I realize I'm just playing a game. And there, just now, there was a break in the audio. So that means that sound, the audio file that they are playing, they're playing it on a loop. Like literally they're playing it on a loop. And when you hear that break in the audio, that's when the audio file starts to replay. I mean, that's pretty shoddy, to be honest. That's highly immersion breaking. You guys will hear it. Literally, the audio cuts out for a millisecond, then it starts playing from the beginning again. The background ambience, whatever this bullshit is.
The readings are bad. The numbers are too high. We have to get out of here.
We can't leave him behind, dear God! Let me out of here! Let me out! Alexander Borisovich, someone has to open the valves manually. Someone has to go inside.
There they go again with that fucking white, blindingly awful screen.
Oh, two hostiles up ahead. Quiet. Anton, Left one's yours. I'll take
the other one, Olivier.
Oh, look at Bright Boy over here. Okay, it's your show. But if you get us killed, I'm gonna be pissed.
Firepower's rising.
Think it'll explode.
This may surprise you, but I'm actually a soldier, not a nuclear physicist.
I don't see any leaks. Let's get out of here and report in.
Not yet. Get a hold of yourself and keep looking for the fucking leak.
Is there only one guy or more than one?
You hesitated back there. Next time you better use the knife if you want to survive.
Okay, so can I take his gun, or does it just so happen that he doesn't have a gun? Oh, all of the fucking guards in this facility unarmed.
It's been a while.
What was that, Eagle? All right, Eagle. You're the star. Ready to execute the plan?
I'm accessing the terminal. If the AZ5 button is still working...
Igor, don't!
Tatiana?
What are you stalling for, Igor? Time is critical here.
Let's make an excuse, I guess.
I'm not stalling, goddammit! The system's not responding to the prompt! If I make a mistake, we could cause another meltdown.
You never said anything about that before. Okay, what now?
We have to find another way to access the reactor room.
By we, you mean me and Anton, right? Come on, partner. This is what they pay us the small bucks for. The reactor room, now!
Perhaps that all of these doors are closed.
We had a plan, Igor. Why didn't you just press the damn button?
You don't have long. Run!
What about the radiation?
Anton, please, you're stressing me out.
Can you hurry it up down there? Whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, it's even colder than I remember.
You've seen one of these before, haven't you?
A much smaller fragment, but enough for my initial studies.
Are you going to tell me how this fancy gun of yours works?
It creates a kind of shortcut through time and space. It's called a wormhole. It forms a tunnel with two mouths. It needs an exotic energy source to keep it open.
Exotic energy. That's the Chernobylite?
Exactly.
And where does this shortcut lead?
it leads wherever it needs to. Let's leave it at that for now, all right?
What?
My fiancée. She disappeared here during the disaster 30 years ago.
Yeah, can we talk about her later? Grab the crystals and let's go.
Fucking gone. Help me!
Why are you here?
Well, that sequence was pretty stupid, to be honest.
Olivier? Where the hell did you go? Olivier!
So this is some kind of a weird shadow realm. And for some reason that guy didn't follow us. But there's nothing that I can loot around here right now. My tool isn't detecting anything.
What the fuck was that?
Listen, Jesus, I'm so sorry, Olivier. Anton was, he was a good man.
Who was that fucker?
Hell if I know. Somehow he used the negative energy of the Chernobylite to teleport. Now, to confirm this theory...
Stop. That doesn't matter right now. Can he get to us here? And where is here exactly?
We're inside a wormhole connecting two singularities. It's quite short and not very stable, so we need to move. Do you understand? And no, he can't chase us in here. I mean, it's possible in theory, but highly unlikely.
I don't want to know. Just get us out of here.
This way. You'll come out near Mikhail's place, hopefully.
Let's meet there, then. My arm... It feels like the muscle's been twisted from the inside. I'm going to execute that black-masked motherfucker, Anton. I promise you.
The voice acting is also pretty bad, to be honest. The game does have Russian audio, I believe, even though I don't believe I can change that right now. Oh, there, audio language, yeah. So you can change it to Russian. I'm assuming the Russian will be better than the English. I'm only assuming so. But yeah, the English is pretty bad. Like, yeah.
This place is definitely not what it used to be. It's like a snake, shedding its skin over and over again. You have to learn it all over again. Feel it. Tame it.
So you see, the cutscenes are literally photos that they're zooming into and panning around, stuff like that. Pretty low effort. I've seen a lot of games do it and it's very low effort. That there at the top left, I thought that might have been my health, but it's actually my experience.
The singularity. Tearing at the fabric of reality.
The foundations of this reality are really quite fragile. You're out of time! Go!
Okay, but who's that over there? Okay, so I'm just supposed to run. Isn't there anything that I can loot? I guess not. Yeah, that wasn't scary. I was looking at another place in anyway. Yeah, that wasn't scary either.
How many times have we walked through these gates? More than I can count. Let's go in together, my love. Time for your medicine, Professor Communic. Drink it down.
I need to find a way to reduce my rad levels first.
Okay, so I guess I have to drink this consumable. So why wouldn't they let you in if you have radiation poisoning? Or a little bit of radiation? I don't understand that. Okay, so there's looting of herbs as well. Herbs and mushrooms. Enviro Analyzer will by default highlight all resources and items in the area, but can also be used to filter and search them by various categories. Use R and T to select herbs. Well, why would I want to filter if I can just search for everything and loot everything? I mean, why would I like or want to filter it? I would much rather just loot fucking everything that I see. I don't think I will be using the R and T, but I think they will probably make me do that.
You're hurt, Igor. Tend to your wounds.
I have no medkit. Perhaps I can prepare something over the bonfire.
Okay, where's the bonfire? Over there. So I have to say, so far the game is not very scary because it's constantly breaking my immersion by blinding me with white screens and having cutscenes all over the fucking shop. But we will see. We're still at the beginning of the game. Perhaps it will get better. But like I said, with 95% of games, the beginning of the game is the best part. And if this is the best part, then I am a little bit worried for the rest of the game. But I shan't judge. The game still has another hour or more to change my mind and impress me. But so far I'm not too impressed. Okay, healing salve. Okay, anti-radiation ointment, calming salts, healing salve. Craft one, craft another one. I guess we can craft another one, that's fine.
fans where I can see them. What's the password?
Go fuck yourself.
Would you mind? I can't think with that gun pointed at me.
Igor? Damn it. Nostalgia. It's nostalgia. It was your idea, goddammit. You don't look so good, Igor. We don't have any medical supplies, not even bandages. See if you can find something and patch yourself up.
Okay, so I guess I have to use the healing salve, or I'm able to continue. Okay, are you happy?
Come on in. Igor, you're a bit of a handyman, right? Take a look around and see if any of this crap is useful.
This is your element, my sweet. Create order from this chaos.
Okay, so the game does have base building. I read about that. In addition to crafting, the game has base building and base management, and you need to assemble a squad, equip your squad, all of that kind of stuff. So there is a little bit of base management and squad management in the game as well. So you press B in order to build. While in building mode, you can mark previously built structures and dismantle them to recover resources by pressing T. Practice on the rubbish lying around. So we point towards something and press T. Point towards something, press T. T. Anything over here? I can't run during the screen, which is more than a little irritating, to be honest. So that will basically make it so that I have to exit the building mode each time I just want to run around a little bit and then enter the building mode again in order to build. That's really quite inefficient and irritating. It's something that devs could easily have thought about. So I have to close it. Not even allowing me to close it now. Like literally I'm pressing exit and it's not allowing me to close it. Assuming I will get my crew together from there, but first we have to build. Now build a work table. This is the most basic structure that will unlock access to more advanced buildings. Select the base upgrades category and then press F to display its content. Then repeat the action with building tools. So we do that, then there's under this category, which is base upgrades or something like that, there's a few different things that you can build. Sleeping place, power supply, air quality, radiation safety. So we will build building tools. And then you can select the place where you want it. I'm not really sure what would be the most efficient. Why don't we just place it over like that. You have unlocked the ability to build primitive structures. Do not hesitate to review them every day. You will have the opportunity to return to the base and expand it. You are only limited by the amount of resources. When you are ready, press tab to exit building mode. So I can also, well, I can't build a laser cutting machine, but I will be able to do that eventually. And then a Chernobylite powered tools. Okay, I don't have enough for that either. Let's have a look here. Sleeping place. I don't have enough herbs. How do you build a sleeping place out of 2 mushrooms and 4 herbs? Like, That doesn't make fucking sense. And here I'm building a sofa out of 4 mechanical parts and 4 herbs. That'll be quite comfortable to sleep on, wouldn't you agree? Some leaves and mechanical parts sticking into your ass. I guess the herbs will take a bit of the sting away from sleeping on mechanical parts and circuits and all of that kind of stuff. There's nothing as comfortable as a hard drive sticking up your ass. And then there's a comfortable bed, which is 4 chemicals, 6 mechanical parts, and 2 mushrooms. That's really comfortable, having a bunch of bleach thrown over you while you sleep. Chemicals is always a very good idea to make a bed, wouldn't you agree? So let's go out of there. Power supply. Basic generator. Compact generator. Apparently a compact generator takes mushrooms. I didn't know that. That's quite interesting. Next time I go to my local hardware store that has generators, I'm gonna ask them where did they source the mushrooms for the generators. It's pretty interesting. Air quality. Air washing unit. What the hell is an air washing unit? That's fucking pretty crazy. I bet that is like a direct Google Translate or something like that. Air washing unit. And then air purifier unit. That I've heard of. I've heard of air purifier units. Never of an air washing unit. Like a washer and dryer for the air. And then radiation safety, decontamination, shower, and a radiation assimilator. That's pretty interesting. You build a radiation assimilator out of 8 mushrooms, 6 herbs, and 6 flammable parts. Fucking mechanical parts doesn't even enter into the equation. And you don't need any mechanical parts to build a radiation assimilator. That's pretty interesting. But the amount of stuff that you can build is pretty low, to be honest. I mean, 3 buildings there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things there. All of them are beds, so it's literally just one thing actually. I mean, you can build a bed, varying degrees of a bed, you know. So it's basically 4 items that you can build. 5 items, since all of those are generated. 6 items, since those are both air purifiers. And then here is 7, 8 items. So literally, you can only build 8 different items in the game. I mean, that's a little bit poor, wouldn't you agree, for a game that claims to have base building in it, you know? Like actual base building stuff. Here's some more stuff. Here we get to the big stuff. So that was base upgrades. So you can do 8 base upgrades, that's all. Literally 8 base upgrades, then you're done with the game. All that the game has to offer. But then if you go to Igor's inventory, then there's some more stuff. There's crafting stuff. I can actually build a stove, but I don't know what to do with the stove. Bunch of stuff, radiation chamber, Chernobylite synthesizer. That's a pretty big place. And then there's weaponsmith, hydraulic press. What does that do? Built with spare parts, it allows you to quickly and easily manufacture various types of ammunition. Okay. Electric lathe, used for creating firearms. So it's basically you create and customize weapons. Molecular accelerator. That's crazy. Here you can craft a unique state-of-the-art weapon that will transform you into an ultimate hunter. Okay, we'll talk about spoilers. And then there's Armor Smith, which you can now easily bend and shape small and large metal pieces. And then Industrial Furnace, Matter Negator. You can also lock it in small batteries. Negation. Force fields. So you create force fields inside batteries. Pretty weird. And then containers. Basically, containers. 12 slots for storing items. 30 slots for storing items. Gardening. A box of soil seeds of the most popular Chernobyl herbs. Every day upon your return to the base, they add a small amount of herbs to the inventory. That's not too bad, even though you need to dedicate 6 herbs for it. So you're gonna have to return a couple of days in a row before you even get your stuff back. But I'm sure it will be worth it in the end. Adds a small amount of mushrooms to the inventory and adds a small amount of food to the inventory. Okay, and that's all that there is in that department. Then you get lights, which increase the comfort in the base and reduces the power in the base. You get lamps, a bunch of different lamps. You get TV, gramophone, just basically a whole bunch of stuff that increases the comfort in the base. I'm assuming the comfort in the base allows you and your companions to work better and to fight better, I'm assuming. A whole bunch of different chairs and stuff, once again, that increase the comfort in the base. Walls, once again, increasing the comfort in the base. And plants and a whole bunch of stuff, once again, increasing the comfort. So it seems all of the stuff here is just comfort in the base. Comfort in the base is apparently quite important. So yeah, once again, like I said, there's not a lot of building stuff, to be honest. There's basically 8 building upgrades. Then this allows you to make food. And then this allows you to make weapons. This allows you to make armors. This is storage containers, and this is food, like mushrooms, herbs, all of that kind of stuff. So there's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in addition to the 8 building upgrades that you can do. So yeah, it's not like the best base building game ever. The base building in the game is very rudimentary, to be honest. But I mean, what did you really expect from a game that has roughly 15 hours of gameplay? You know, you're not gonna spend a massive amount of time on base management and shit like that, you know. It's just basically going to be craft a better weapon, craft better armor, and then go on to the next story mission thing, you know? That's all of this stuff.
Ariadne, my life's work. Still a prototype, but it will recreate any event from the past if you feed it the right data. Glad I didn't let those Brits destroy it. It will help me find Tatiana. Just like in the myth of Theseus, Ariadne's thread will lead me to the truth, hopefully.
Okay, so this guy who I am playing as, Igor or whatever, he still thinks that his wife or whatever is alive, because he said, will help me find Tatiana. So he still thinks that she is alive. Okay, so that's basically nothing. That's my room, but there's nothing in there. What was this place again? I forgot. Workbench. Okay, so that's just a building upgrade. I can't even do anything there. Radio.
Mikhail's old radio is working again.
Yes. Anton fixed it before we left. Should be usable.
I'm sorry, Olivier, really. But we need to focus on what's ahead of us.
Okay, so I can't do anything there.
Tell me you're not going straight back to the power plant. Because if you want to commit suicide, there are easier ways. We're outnumbered, outgunned, everything. We need intel, backup, supplies, and most of all, we need a fucking plan.
Okay, Olivier, let's hear your plan.
I'm glad you're seeing reason. See this board behind me? We can use it to map out our plan of action. Figure out how to get inside the power plant and find whatever it is you're looking for. Or whomever. Every piece of intel, every bit of info about resources, we'll document in right here. We'll take our next step when the time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. If we're going to use this warehouse for our base, we need to find some supplies and get organized. Somewhere to sleep would be a start. Maybe we can find some cots?
Okay. Let's do this right.
Great. I'll do everything I can to help you figure out what happened to this... Tatiana? That was her name, right? One last thing before you go. NAR uses weapons with a biometric lock. We can't use them, so we have to defend ourselves with what we have. Use it as a last resort. I presume you know how to handle firearms? Then you're all set. I have faith in you, Igor.
Okay. For some reason during that cutscene, one of the lines that he said, one of the voice lines that he said, was, I don't know, deeper or had a different filter on it than all of the other lines, which probably means that they had to re-record one of his lines in a different setting. Just a small thing that I picked up on. A little bit distracting, because if you have voice lines, all of the voice lines are supposed to sound the same, you know. You can't have one voice line that was shot or recorded in a professional studio and then another voice line that was recorded in a different professional studio, but the microphone was 10 inches further away from his face or something like that, you know. The player will definitely pick up on that, and that is, I believe, what happened in that conversation. You could clearly hear the one line that he said was definitely recorded in a different place or something like that from the rest of the lines in that dialogue interaction, I guess I could say. So should I go on a heist or should I go do assigned missions? I'm not too sure. Each day you start with planning, choose which mission you will do personally and which you will entrust to all of them. Choose wisely. You can only complete one mission per day.
You can see everything from here.
You cannot succeed alone, but there are others who will help you.
I'm not sure what to do first. Should I tell Olivier to run some errands, or should I do it myself?
Okay, so this is pretty standard stuff. There's a time limit on all of these missions, and you basically have to choose what you want. So do I want medicine? Do I want more medicine? Or do I want more medicine? All of these give medicine but they word it in a different way. Medicine drop. Case with medicines dropped. Medicine drop. So all of them are worded differently. I don't know. Let's do Pripyat Central. Let's go with that one. Let's send Oliver over there. Oh, it's 60% on that one. Let's see what the others are. Oh, okay, so the chances actually differ. For some reason, I have no idea why. You can see there at the top 60%, 66%, 60%, 60%, and then that one is more difficult. It takes 46% chance to be successful. So for some reason, this one is 6% higher. So let's go for that one, I guess. I don't know why that one is higher, but okay, let's do that, I guess. And then start mission. Yes. Igor needs to blah blah blah. Okay, that's fine.
Are we doing this or what?
So then I go here. Let me just see here.
Man, what a view. This panoramic.
Can I assign one to myself as well?
Day ahead. Just let me know when you're ready, boss. We can get started.
Oh, I can actually assign one to myself. Press enter when you are ready to start the mission. Remember that difficult missions do not have to be successful. Both you and your companions can be injured, kidnapped, or even killed, but hunger will kill you just as quickly. Okay. So if I
Are we doing this or what?
start mission there, what will happen here? The plan outlining every step necessary to get us to get inside the power plant and rescue Tatiana. This is the final goal. Needs to be fully prepared to have a chance of success. Oh, okay, so I have to acquire all of the tools. I have to complete 4 investigations, and I have to get 5 team members together. Okay, so that's literally then the final mission in the game, basically, unless the story will continue once we have Tatiana. I'm not too certain, but to me it seems right now like the entire story depends on Tatiana, so the game will probably end pretty soon after we have Tatiana, if not immediately. So let's go do missions. Yes, that's fine. What does info do? Okay. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Oh, they say here. They say here also. Bullets will show there. Food will show there, and then the medicines will show there. Okay, start mission, I guess. Apparently we teleport to our mission. I'm just a teleporting motherfucker, it seems. Teleporting all over the place. I don't know why I can't use that power to just, like, I don't know, teleport into a military place, grab all of the guns that I can carry and then teleport out or something like that. I don't know. Another nice long loading screen. There's nothing better to break immersion than a nice long 30-second loading screen. Okay, so am I alone on this mission? I'm assuming I'm alone. When you're outside your base into the zone, the set of things you can build is completely different. Press B to start building. Okay, can I actually build stuff here? Okay, let's first pull out my little thing over here, so that we can keep an eye on the radiation. And then we press B. Remember that building can be quite noisy and the zone is a dangerous place. When you are ready, press tab to exit the build mode and get back to your mission and Chernobyl exploration. So you can build traps, fireworks, laser explosive trap, landmine, electro-shocking trap, simulating trap, and a directional trap. Okay, so does this one only shoot once? It will shoot a single explosive which will kill everyone, and everything, you see that? Another spelling mistake. Kill everything in its path. Okay, so I can use that if I want to kill everything in the path. So all of that nice stuff, I'm probably not gonna do that. And environmental modifiers. What does this do? Tomorrow and in the following days, the appearance of Black Stalker is delayed by several minutes. Okay, so Black Stalker will actually come out if you waste too much time, since it's a time dependent thing when Black Stalker comes. And I'm assuming Black Stalker is a mean motherfucker. You don't want to mess with him. What's this? Effect is only visible on the next day. Stacks up with other similar devices. Blah blah blah. Slows down the rate of radiation growth in the zone. So the radiation also grows with time. And then over time, it limits the number of wormholes from which Chernobylite monsters find their way into the world. As a result, there are fewer of them. Effect is only visible the next day, stacks up with other devices of this type. So also, you can limit the amount of monsters in the zone. That's pretty interesting. So I have a bunch of quests over in that direction, but let's go see if we can't do the one quest over in this direction. How do I switch to my weapon? Let's see. 1, okay, and then 5. Okay, so 5 is my gun. 1 is my radiation thingamajig. Okay, a lot of radiation over there. So I'm basically playing Skyrim, where you just have to walk around and pick up everything that you see, and then battle the occasional monster here and there. Okay, this is a good guy.
Yes, you! I'm talking to you, lad.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a crate, and the bigger the better. It's gotta be steel. Oh yes, high quality steel. You seen anything like that?
And who might you be?
What? Speak louder, lad.
I said, what's your name?
Stop yelling. The name's Semyon. Semyon Cook. I'm a hunter on a mission.
Hunting? You mean shadows or the NAR?
What? You need to speak louder, son. I lost my hearing during the Battle of Kursk. We gave them hell, and yet the Nazis are still coming. Unbelievable. I need to capture a Nazi spy so I can learn their secrets. It's the key to capturing Berlin.
Yeah, a lot has changed. You don't need to capture Berlin anymore. You can just visit. Go sightseeing.
What?
You can... Oh, never mind.
I knew you would like the idea, lad. Anyways, I'm in need of some ammunition. I need to be prepared. I have some useful chemicals and junk to trade if you're interested.
Exchange ammo for scrap, exchange ammo for gear.
See you later.
Don't want to do that. A lockpick. I don't believe I can lockpick yet. Perhaps later on I will learn how to lockpick. I'm assuming the green is bad, so I will try to avoid the green. Is it up there? How do I get up there? Is this another friendly dude or what? I believe he should be friendly because he's showing up as a thing on my map.
Another respectable customer. Want to make the deal of your life?
You're not afraid of trading here?
Ah, I know what I'm doing, my good sir. I've been trading since the fall of the Soviet Union. And besides, no risk, no gain.
Sounds like you've travelled a lot.
The Grand Bazaar in Tehran, Jarmak, Europa in Warsaw, Taksim in Istanbul. I've been places, my friend. Oh, the things I've seen.
I'll bet you have. I have to ask, how does desolate Pripyat compare to these colourful places?
Hey, where there's demand, I provide supply. I'm the invisible hand of the free market. I've got Putin, Trump and Gates on my speed dial.
Is that right? What about Steve Jobs?
What? Yeah, him too.
Of course.
Anyway, money makes the world go round. But bartering is also good. You want to trade?
Okay, so here you can once again exchange either food for gear or gear for food.
I'm looking for someone. Perhaps you've heard her name. Tatiana. Tatiana Amelieva. She used to work at the power plant. She went missing 30 years ago.
I'm sorry, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen a woman. I've been too busy.
Busy? With what?
With creating a new world of opportunities, my friend. I'm like Gordon Gekko, only smarter. And like Jack Ma, only more hard-working. I'm gonna build my commercial empire on the ashes of Chernobyl in no time.
Good luck. Good luck building your fortune, Mr. Invisible Hand.
Haha, thanks. But I'll make my own luck.
All of this name dropping. Trump, Gates, Jack Ma, Gordon Gekko, Putin. That's another really distracting thing, you know? I mean, I don't know. The quest dialogue for this game is just a little bit lacking, to be honest. I mean, you shouldn't break immersion like that, breaking the fourth wall, basically, by mentioning names of real life people unless the game is set in real life, which is clearly isn't, you know, I mean, it's a fucking post-apocalyptic hellscape, and they're mentioning real life people. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense, to be honest. Okay, so I'm hearing something.
People exposed to Chernobylite are able to communicate with each other. That's why people can see Tatiana. That's why I can see her too.
So are there enemies around here or what? Oh yes, there is. Can I kill them? Okay, so they're actually moving around. I don't know if I can stealth attack them. Can I save? Yes, I can save. Your game status from 1 minute ago was manually saved in a special area. You can load it from the main menu at any time. Why from 1 minute ago? That doesn't make sense, but okay. So I saved it. Oh, they're actually in a container. I thought they're out in the open. So does that... Oh, are those also in a container? Okay, so all of them are in a container apparently. Can they get out or what? Well, hopefully they can't get out. So is there then nothing that I can do around here? So I haven't encountered even a single enemy on the entire map yet. Okay, so let's go to the second floor of this building. Maybe we will find something there then. I don't really see anything around here. Okay, I just heard snuffing. Even though I have no idea where that would have come from. A lockpick. Once again, I can't get in there. I don't know, I guess I should gain a level before I can lockpick, something like that. Not too sure. How is there like no enemies in this entire place? Okay, 9 mechanical parts, that's quite a lot. There's so many rooms in this place that have like literally nothing going on. See anything from up here? Oh, there's some people over there. But that's really all that I can see so far. Okay, I pretty much looted this entire area, I think. There's something 30 meters that way. Okay, there's a couple of things that I can loot. Just got some lag there for some reason. Okay, there's some enemies. At least one enemy. I don't know where that guy disappeared to now. I obviously want to stealth take down him. If I can. Where is he? Okay, I'm hearing footsteps. Okay, I certainly made sure that he is dead by stabbing him in the chest like 42 times. We've got to make sure. I mean, sure, 41 stabs is enough, but you really need that 40-second stab just to seal the deal. to make really sure that he is not going to spring up again. I would have liked it if this detector tool of mine also was able to detect humans. I mean, it can detect mushrooms, metallic stuff, flammable stuff, herbs, plants, but for some reason it can't detect the humans at all. I mean, even if it just showed a little bit, like, just like, even if it didn't show them very clearly, it just showed them a little bit, that would have been pretty good. But I guess not. I guess it can detect everything on the fucking periodic table it can detect except humans for some reason. Seemingly there's only a single guard in this entire camp on this side. Some nice rockets there. Obviously I can't use the rockets. And here's some labs.
So, the Black Stalker used to work at the power plant, and he seems to know me. Interesting. But how does my old mentor Semenov fit into all of this?
I don't know what's going on there. Looks like they've been experimenting with that Chernobylite stuff. That guy's alive. I'm pretty sure that is an oversight by the devs. They probably meant to put a dead body there. Instead they put a normal, living, breathing model of a dude down. So far this fucking map is so empty. Okay, so I've already got everything here. Let's go over there. I remember there were a few guys over there. Just have to be careful in this area. I'm hearing movement. Okay, let's save again.
I wonder what my wife is doing right now. Probably hanging out with her stupid hipster friends.
Okay, so there's 3 guys over there. I don't believe I'm going to be able to assassinate them silently. So I might have to go in
Christ, I can't feel my legs.
guns a-blazing.
You're just making it worse.
Now that was 550 honest military deep straight from your heart squats. Cheer up, boys. There's only 19,450 to go.
Sarge, please, no one can do 20,000 squats.
Are you talking private, or was that just hot shit spilling out your fuckhole?
No, sir.
No, sir, what?
No, sir, that was just the hot shit spilling out of my fuckhole.
Good, and since you're so talkative, you must have some energy. No rest for the wicked, boys. 500 squats till the next break.
Okay, so I guess I just have to take them out. Let me see if I can't get a good vantage point from this side, since I'm a little bit exposed on that side.
Right now, probably hanging out with her stupid hipster friends.
So I'm gonna try to headshot these two and then just kind of headshot that guy as well. Okay, 2 headshots.
Find him before he gets away. Enemy in sight.
Okay. Not too bad. Reload, very important, obviously. And then we can go back to the biometric scanner. I would like to be able to see my health at all points, you know, because right now I can't see my health. I believe I took 2 points of damage in that exchange, but I can't see, you know, they're not disclosing how much health I have for some reason. The map is really empty, to be honest. Okay, so I gained a level, but they say I can only level up when I go back to the base. Actually a working elevator. Let's take it.
Do you have open graves to find girls to fall in love with, Igor?
Do you have to open graves to find girls to fall in love with, Igor?
Heed the call from the void.
Heed the call from the void.
Repeat the words coming from my dead lips.
Repeat the words coming from my dead lips.
En Marana Domus Nava Cronatus.
En Marana Dominos Nava Cranatus.
Crudux Cruo.
Cradux Cruo.
Stop grasping what cannot be grasped.
Stop grasping what cannot be grasped.
Forget about her.
Forget about her.
Dig deeper, and pain is all you're going to find.
Dig deeper, and pain is all you're going to find.
That which is not dead. That which can eternally lie. And with strange eons, even love may die.
That which is not dead. That which can eternally lie, and with strange eons, even love may die.
Do you have open graves to find gold?
Okay, so that was enlightening.
Do you have to open graves to find girls to fall in love with, Igor?
Heed the call from the void.
Heed.
What the hell? He shot himself. Well, I did listen to all of the dialogue that he had. Okay, so how do I get one floor up? Okay, like that, I guess. And I need a lockpick. The very first skill that I'm gonna take when I can is fucking lockpicking. Because it seems that is very important. I've already missed out on a lot of items simply due to the fact that I don't have lockpicking. I don't think there's much more in this area. I stand corrected. But now I've reached the radiation zone. And you don't want to go past the radiation zone. Let's save. There's something over there. Okay, that guy's probably going to turn around, yes. Oh, unfortunately, it's gonna take ages to walk over here. Okay, well, I was definitely not behind him, but fortunately I managed to click fast enough. It's really strange, you get 5 experience for looting stuff, and you get 5 experience for killing someone. I mean, surely you're supposed to get more experience for killing someone. 5 experience for killing someone is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, let's just save again. Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough there, but it's not the end of the world. Do a scan. There's a couple of items over there. What's this? Why can't I loot it? Okay. For some reason I can't loot that. I'll go in here. Ah, there's something over there. Looks like some Chernobylite. Anti-Chernobylite burner. Okay. So it seems that perhaps a large portion of the gameplay will involve you doubling back and re-exploring certain areas because you simply don't have the tools at hand for a lot of this stuff, you know, like the burner, whatever, and the lock picking, you know, stuff like that. I think I'm pretty much done with this area. And I don't have any whatchamacallits left. Quests. I've done all of those. Those are already, I've already explored those two. Those were the two NPCs that told me I can trade gear for food or whatever. Can I go in here? Nope. Don't see any enemies. Okay, well that's not good. Let's load last checkpoint. That's fine. It's cool that it tells you how much progress you are going to lose. I quite like that. You know, it tells you, okay, we're gonna lose 20 seconds or you're gonna lose a minute or whatever, you know, if you load or whatever. It's not too bad actually. I don't believe I've honestly ever seen a game that does that. It literally tells you how much time you're gonna lose. So there were two people here. I don't know where they are now. Were they simply so invisible that I couldn't see them, or do they simply spawn when you get closer, or what the hell is going on? Because I don't see anyone right now. Okay, what the fuck was that? I don't see anyone anywhere. Okay, so where's that? When you're ready, use the portal generator from your inventory. Okay, but where's those guys? They were soldiers. They attacked me and everything. I don't understand how this area now all of a sudden doesn't have any guys, you know? I mean, they were literally like standing here. I mean, what's up with that?
Did you see that?
Look at that.
Get behind cover and shoot!
Ah, that's bullshit. They literally spawn out of nowhere. I mean, that can't be right. Fucking two soldiers just spawning out of nowhere. That must be a glitch of some kind. Because, I mean, I walked 360 degrees around the medicine thing that I picked up and there were nobody. And then I walked around again and then all of a sudden they were there. I am confused. I mean, look at that. There's nobody here. Not a soul. Oh, there's something over there. Oh, mushrooms. So yeah, I guess I can use my remaining time since the badass dude hasn't shown up yet. Can use my remaining time to explore. I also see there's 2 new quests that popped up on my map for some reason. These quests weren't here previously. Those 2 question marks. Okay, well now one of them disappeared for some reason. There was another one here just a second ago. Watch now if that one also disappears. 130 meters that way. If that one also disappears, I'm not going to be happy. 110 meters, 90 meters, 80 meters. Have a look. Is it literally that same one from earlier or what? Oh, here's something that I missed, perhaps. Oh, there's a couple of stuff in this area that I missed. How's that possible? I thought I scanned the entire place. Apparently not. I don't know if things respawn. I mean, logically, they shouldn't respawn. But 20 meters above. Let's have a look here. Where's that? Is it literally where I was or what? Okay, let's go ahead and have a look there. I guess we can take this up. Oh, he's alive again.
Do you have open graves to find girls to fall in love with, Igor?
Do you have to open graves to find
Okay, well, I'm
girls
not gonna listen to all of his
Heed the call from the void.
shit again.
Heed the call from the void.
Repeat the words coming from my dead lips.
Yeah, he's just
Repeat the
repeating
words
himself
coming
now.
from my dead lips.
En Marana Domus Nava.
Yeah, you're just repeating yourself.
Marana Dominos.
And he shoots himself again. I get another 150 experience. This time I can't loot him. But at least I got another 150 experience. That's not too bad. Okay, so I guess we're done with this map. So we will teleport away. And there we go, we teleport away. Oh, I guess that's my first mission done. I only killed what, 5-6 people in the entire fucking map. That's pretty ridiculous, but I mean, okay. I guess it is an abandoned area.
Looks like we can sneak in and out of the zone without attracting attention. So, how did it go? Are you any closer to finding your old lady? You still want to go back to the power plant?
I have to go back. I have the strongest feeling she's there.
Feelings? You surprise me, Professor Kimanyuk. Trusting your instincts is important, but last time we tried that, we lost Anton. We need some hard evidence before we go down that road again.
Don't worry, Olivier. I'm not crazy. I'll keep gathering evidence, and when I've got enough, we can formulate a new plan.
Good. Evidence, plans, information, resources. It will all get us closer to your goal, Igor.
How did you do today?
I'll brief you in a minute. First, let me point out a couple of things to you.
Go on.
You need to understand the role you're in. You hired me and rented this warehouse. That makes you the commander of this base. It means you will be in charge of all our equipment and, most importantly, our food rations. You have to start thinking like a strategist, like this is a military operation. Organize the base and take care of your troops. That's number one. Starving is no fun. I know from experience. Forget to feed your troops and their morale will drop. They might even desert you. Also, in situations where resources are scarce, there's a group psychology to consider. Playing favorites, rewarding those who slack off, and not appreciating the men who pull their weight are surefire ways of creating discord amongst the men.
What men? There are only 2 of us.
For now, but that has to change if you want your power plant operation to succeed. We need more power, more intel, more skill, and more bodies. And each of those bodies will need space, food, and resources in this base. I know you're eager to bolt out there and continue your search, but you need to be patient, plan, strategize, take it slow. You have to find time to cater to the needs of your companions and manage this warehouse. If you don't, all your plans will be for nothing.
You're right. I need to be smart about all of this.
Absolutely. And remember, I'm here for you. I will advise and support you every step of the way. That's what you're paying me for.
Every day, all companions will submit a report on their assigned missions. You will learn if their mission was successful and what they managed to achieve. All items they acquire will be automatically assigned to your inventory. When you are ready to proceed, press F. So his mission was a success, and my mission was also a success, obviously. So depending on how much money or food you give, not only yourself but your team as well, that increases or decreases the psyche and on your teammates. No food makes your companion hungry, lowering health and morale. Your companion is going to be angry for successfully finishing a mission and not receiving any food. There are not enough beds. Companion is content the mission succeeded but took a toll on his health a bit. Okay. But let's say normal food and normal food. Yes, that's fine. I would like to be able to see what my psyche is, you know, because I can't see, will I gain psyche, will I lose psyche, you know, what's going on. But, okay, I don't know, let's do double food ration and accept. During the evening, you can build new structures for your base and train companions. Do not hesitate to use the collected resources and skill points. Oh yeah, I have skill points now, so let's have a look at the leveling system.
Rough, but is it really necessary? Think you could get us some more beds?
More beds. I'm on it.
Yes, restful sleep is critical to our effectiveness.
Yeah, let's build some beds out of chemicals and fucking metal parts. That makes a lot of sense. How do I level up, dude? They said that I need to speak to someone. Let's press I. Oh, okay, here we go, skills. Can I level him up? Nope. Oh, okay. Trainings by blah blah blah. Okay, so you literally learn skills from your companions. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So, takedown is quieter and won't negatively affect Igor's psyche. Revolver inflicts 25% more damage. Revolver inflicts 50% more damage. Move, run and jump more quietly. Move, run and jump much more quieter. Health bar is increased by 3. Run faster and land more safely from bigger heights. Once again, shotgun deals 25% more damage. Assault rifle deals more damage. While you gather plants and mushrooms, you have 20% of finding additional food rations. So there's a bunch of different skills, not a lot, but I mean it's a fair amount of skills that you can use to increase your efficiency and all of that stuff. Enemies will need more time to notice Igor. That's pretty cool. So yeah, you basically will gain skills from your companions. That's an interesting way of working with the leveling up thing. I would like to level up now, you know, but I can't do it, which is a little bit irritating. I don't know why they made it to be like that, you know, but okay. Crafting recipes, don't do anything there. Let's see what we can build. He said he wants beds. I think, where was it? Was it here? Or was it here? Beds, there we go. Let's see which one adds the most comfort. Okay, we can do a couple of these. So we can build it there. Build it there. I also just want to make 100% sure that I build a crafting place. I think was it here? Yes, and then weaponsmith. I want to check out the other weapons. That one makes ammunition. This one crafts weapons, as far as I know. Yeah, not enough power in the base. I need a generator, okay. Allow you to upgrade your revolver, shotgun, rifle. So you only get 4 different weapons in the game. The revolver, shotgun, rifle, and then that other mean motherfucker of a weapon. So I need generators now. I think it's here. Yes, generator. Called laser cutting machine to unlock. Okay, let's have a look. Laser cutting machine, where is that? Here we go, laser cutting machine. It's quite expensive, but not the end of the world. Okay, generator. It doesn't take too much more parts, to be honest. But the air quality does go down a little bit. But it shouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, that should be more than enough power. Let's have a look here.
Well done. Now everyone will wake up well rested and ready to take on the zone.
Okay, let's see if we can craft something. So you have your normal pistol. I don't know why you would want to craft another one, but you can craft another one if you want. Then you have a shotgun, and then you have an AK-47. So damage 4, range 4. Damage 5, range 4. Damage 3, range 4. So, because ammo is so incredibly rare in this game, I would like to have the hardest hitting weapon possible, which is probably the shotgun, but I'm not a fan of shotguns, to be honest. And it's also very loud, even though I don't believe any of these guns will be able to get a silencer put on them, to be honest. But let's go for the AK-47, why not? Okay. So you craft your weapon there, and then you need to build another thing to customize it. So we go once again to here, armor smith, weaponsmith, and then you go to rifle calibration tools that we can put over here, and then you can craft or customize your AK-47. So you can change the magazine, trigger system, barrel, stock and handle, and the sights. Let's see, to get more damage out of it, you're gonna have to change the barrel. So that does +2 damage. That does +1 damage, +2 range. That is a suppressor. Oh, so you can actually get a suppressor on your guns. That's pretty dope. And that does +2 range, +2 damage. Pretty awesome. So I don't know, let's go for that. Sniper barrel, apparently. Elongated and muffled barrel will allow you to shoot much farther, much quieter. Oh, so it actually also reduces the sound. That's pretty handy. And then let's see, trigger system, that increases the stability and recoil, that increases the damage, that increases the damage even more, and the stability. That's pretty awesome. I guess we can do that. Plus 2 damage seems really good. And then I don't have a lot of resources left, but I've already got a pretty big motherfucker of a gun now. Holds 30 rounds. The standard one holds 20 rounds. And then I would like to be able to craft that one because it holds 50 rounds, but I need more herbs. See what I can do here. Nothing, nothing. And then on the sight, you can put a red dot sight on, or an open red dot sight, or a thermal vision scope, which is okay, but I don't really think that would be super useful. Sniper scope will facilitate longer distance combat. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do much long distance combat all that much. This one, those. Let's go for the open red dot sight. I think that will be pretty good. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I can do with my current amount of resources. But already I've got a pretty good weapon here. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Do I have it in my inventory? Yes. So now I can switch to 8. Well, I don't have enough bullets even, so I will then have to go and go here, and go here, hydraulic press in order to make some bullets. Then you go here and you craft a rifle. Rifle ammo takes chemicals for some fucking reason, whereas shotgun shells take no chemicals but 1 extra flammable parts. So, to be honest, revolver ammo will be the easiest to craft, and then shotgun slugs and rifle ammo will be a little bit less easy to craft. But you get 25 ammo with a rifle when you craft a rifle ammo, which is pretty good actually, since my rifle does a lot of damage now. I can craft a bunch of those, I can reload, and there we go. Now I have a really cool assault rifle that isn't completely silenced, but you can hear it's pretty silenced. It's not as loud as it normally would be. That's pretty cool. Let's talk to this guy now that he's happy with his beds.
Well done. Now everyone will wake up well rested and ready to take on the zone.
Trying me?
Find some time to teach me some of your military tricks.
No. There are no tricks or shortcuts when it comes to improving your survival skills or shooting. But I'll be happy to teach you some basics. It'll make my job easier too if you know how to handle yourself out there.
Okay, revolver deals more damage. No thank you. Move, run and jump more quietly. That's okay. Takedown is quieter and won't affect Igor negatively. Yeah, let's take that one.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Follow me.
And the screen goes dark. Oh, I actually get teleported.
Guts. Taking out your enemy quietly is an art. I think you've got what it takes to do the former, but you suck mightily at the latter. Now, the lesson is about knocking out your opponent without being spotted by him or anyone else. The secret lies in understanding human anatomy as well as stealth. It's about knowing how to apply enough force to put your opponent out of commission without killing them. Let's put theory into practice. Sneak up on me and perform a chokehold. Don't worry about hurting me. I'm a professional.
Oh, you're professionally resistant to chokeholds. Is that correct?
Let's begin.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I'm pretty quote-unquote happy with what I've seen so far. First off, a big problem for me is the fact that you can't run the game in windowed full screen. You see, as soon as you change the windowed full screen, the resolution changes to your desktop resolution, and then you can't change the resolution. I hate games that do that because as someone who has to record the game, I have to be able to Alt-Tab, and I can't Alt-Tab if the game is full screen only, because that screws with my recording software. So as someone who records the game, that is a big problem for me. The game needs to have a windowed full screen mode where you can change the resolution. Plenty of games do have that option, but this game does not have that option. So that is a pretty big disappointment for me. But otherwise, everything else is fine. The game looks okay. I'm running the game on Ultra. You can see Ultra, Ultra. I just put shadows to high, Ultra, Ultra. The game looks fine. I mean, it's okay. The game runs on Unreal Engine. It's nothing amazing. It actually looks a little bit old, maybe like 5 years old or so. You know, it's not super good. You know. So yeah, the game runs okay. Otherwise than that, the skill system is weird. I don't know why they made the skill system like this. I would have liked it to be different. The companion system is okay. That's fine. The mission system is okay. Crafting system is okay. I would have liked to see more guns. Only having 4 guns in a game is a little bit too little, in my opinion. Like I said, the map system or the mission system is okay. And like I also said, you will apparently get 15 hours of gameplay out of a single run. And then you can do multiple runs if you want to, in order to unlock different endings. Now, the game costing $30 is something that you have to take into consideration. Right now, I'm pretty sure you will be able to get Metro Exodus for $30 or less. And Metro Exodus is a game that inevitably you will compare this game to, because they're set in the same genre. They're first person, mostly open world RPGs. So that's something you need to take into consideration. Metro Exodus is quite a good game. It's not like fantastic, but it is quite a good game. And it is without a doubt better than this game. I can say that pretty confidently. I have completed Metro Exodus, and that game is better than this game. So the question comes down to, why would you want to pay $30 for this game when you can buy a better game for $30 or less? And the only real time when you would want to buy this game instead of a game like Metro Exodus for less money is if you've already played and completed Metro Exodus. So if you have played and completed Metro Exodus already, then yeah, sure, I guess you can play this game. If you like Metro Exodus, then you will probably like this game as well. It's not as polished. The missions are not as good. The voice acting is not nearly as good. There are a couple of issues with this game. But I guess at the end of the day, it's not too bad for $30. It's not like very good. In fact, it's fairly good in my opinion. But it's a $30 game. You will get quite a few hours of enjoyment out of it, or at least of playing out of it. The real thing that irritates me is the way that the devs approached various things in the game. The constant white screens that blind you is irritating. The constant cutscenes that snap you out of the game's immersion is irritating. The way that they made the cutscenes and the cinematics is irritating. I know why they did it, because those types of animation in the cutscenes are very easy to do, but it's a lazy method of animation. Now, I can understand it from an indie developer, which this game certainly comes from an indie developer, but still, it's a little bit lazy. So, yeah, it's certainly not a very good game, but I guess it's a good game. And if you have already played other similar games, I would almost say Fallout 4 is a similar game, Fallout New Vegas is a similar game, Metro Exodus is certainly a similar game, perhaps Wolfenstein is also a similar game. I would say Wolfenstein is a pretty similar game. If you've already played all of those games and you don't really have anything else to spend $30 on, then I guess you can get this game. But like I said, it's not a very good game. There's too many problems with the game, but you will probably be able to bear through the entire game. And who knows, you might even turn out to actually enjoy the game, and then you will try to get those additional endings or hidden endings or whatever. You know, apparently there are a few different endings to the game that would require multiple playthroughs. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I think about the game. The game isn't too bad, but it's not too good either. You can get it on Steam for $30 if you want. And yeah, as always, with all of my Let's Play reviews, first impression reviews, it would be really appreciated if you could head over to my Patreon to support me there. It simply allows me to buy more games and review more games for you guys. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time.